welcome back to my channel. It's Simply Jessica here today with a very different take on the stacked pumpkin look. So we are going to need to start 3 of these really cool glass jars. They just kind of already remind me of pumpkins. And I have 3 of them, as you can see. So 3 of these. They have these like little tin lids on them. Now they just made a bunch of noise. So 3 of these, like I said, again, they kind of like already remind me of pumpkins. So this is just going to be a really unique way of spinning the stacked pumpkin thing, which I love. Everything I got from the Dollar Tree except for the paint we're going to be using. This is the Apple Barrel Matte Pumpkin Orange. It is 20588E. And then I got some Waverly chalk paint. This one is Ocean, it's called. And the ones from Apple Barrel are 54 cents. And the ones from Waverly, I want to say, if I remember correctly, $1.47. And then the last color I have is Celery. And that is what we're going to be using. So those are the 3. And of course, now I'm sitting here looking for, we'll just use this. And we are just going to paint each one a separate color. So I'm just going to get my little, I love these, you guys know. So from the Dollar Tree, just your little sponge brushes. And that's it. So I'm just going to start with the blue one. I don't have my little thing to pour the paint onto, so we're just going to use this. Easy enough, right? Now that I already have it all over me. So I'm just going to pour some of this out onto, and I just wanted to like kind of use different colors too, because I really been liking like the cool kind of blue that's been coming out and the greens. So we are just going to very easily take our paint, take our glass jar, and you guys know sometimes you gotta go over this twice, because in my experience, at least, since you guys know that I am new, painting on glass is probably the hardest one for me, but I do love the chalk paint. I think that it covers and it works so well. So we are just going to go over this. We're going to dry it, and then we will be going over it again so we get like a really good color. And just getting up in there, you just kind of have to pat it in there. But you'll see, like already, it's really cool. Oh. So that's all we're gonna do. Just gonna go over this. You don't need to worry about the bottom, just your top here. And into this part, because this part you'll see a little bit too, but all the way up here, not gonna see it, so that's perfectly fine. But look already, look how cool this looks already. I am loving the color, that's number 1. Making sure we get in here with our paint at the top, and then just brushing it down, just like so. But look how cool already. Loving it. Just gonna set that one there and move on to our other colors. This pumpkin orange is really pretty too. I like it a lot. I was having a hard time trying to find it today, but I did. So very happy about that. They got all the different sizes here. So if you need a smaller one to get in there, you have the smaller ones. But loving it. And this is so easy. This part, it's just having to paint it, then let it dry, and then paint it again. That's really it. And I feel like these sponge brushes tend to cover a little bit better on these. It's a little bit easier. It's gonna take a couple coats, as I can see, but let's get the paint here. But yeah, this is gonna be super cute. And like I said, just a different take on the whole stacked pumpkin thing, which I think is gonna turn out great. You know, I like the different kinds of things. Yes, this orange here is definitely gonna take some coats here, as you can see. This one is not covering as well as the blue, so that one may take some time. And might have to, it might be that way for the light green one too, but we will see. So we're just going to dump some of that out. And start our third one here. Nope, that seems to be covering pretty well. So in all honesty, it looks like the Waverly chalk paint is covering better than, a lot better, in all honesty, look at that, than the Apple Barrel matte paint. So that's just a little FYI. So you might want to try, and I did look for an orange color in the Waverly chalk paint, but they did not have any. So just a little tip there. It is definitely covering a lot better than the Apple Barrel. So I am just going to finish this one up here and work on drying them and getting our second coats on. And I think the orange one, unfortunately, is going to take some time. So I'm just going to get these dry and I'll be right back. Okay, so we are all painted and they came out stunning. The blue one just needed 2 coats. The green one, I needed 3. And this pumpkin orange one here, this one was the hardest. This was 4. And yeah, so if I had to say, I would definitely choose the Waverly paint over the Apple Barrel for this project. I use Apple Barrel paint all the time, but for this one here, I would definitely go with the Waverly. It just seemed to work a lot better. And then I just took this acrylic sealer, it says matte finish, and I sprayed it on top because we know that the paint can kind of chip right off. So I just sprayed this on top for a little bit of protection. So we are just going to put our lids back on. That's why I said you didn't have to go too far up or all the way up, because we are going to put the lids back on. Just like so. Now, here you're going to want to use your hot glue and your E6000, and I looked everywhere for it. I can't find it. I guess maybe I need to pick some up. So I'm hoping that the hot glue is going to, you know, do its job for me today, at least for this video, until I can get some E6000 at the store and kind of put this together a little bit sturdier. So we are just going to be using the hot glue today. And I'm going to start with this green one, and we are basically, as I said, stacking. So we are just going to glue and stack the orange, and then we will glue and we will stack the blue. Okay? So just going to fill the top here with the hot glue. Again, just for demonstration purposes today only. because you are going to want to use something that's going to hang tight on there a little bit easier, and that would be with your E6000. So we are just going to use this for the video, and we will add some, because if it does kind of fall apart, we will use we'll take that opportunity to use the E6000 to hold it together. And then just right on top here for our blue one. I'm just using a heck of a lot just to hold it on here. And we're just going to add a little pressure, and we are going to let that cool. And then already, look at this. We have our stacked pumpkins. I'm super excited about this already because I already think it looks cool. So I am actually just gonna, I'm gonna try to move this camera to the side here so you get a better look. Okay, so this might be a little bit easier. So here we have our stacked pumpkins. I am already obsessed. So I'm thinking about taking this nautical rope that I got from the Dollar Tree as well, and just going around each one here. This is why I said the lid doesn't really matter, because we are going to be covering it with the nautical rope here. And we're just gonna go right around. So, where are my scissors? So I'm just gonna start whatever area here I feel like is going to be the back, which I think, I know, this is what you have to do to figure out what works, what side works the best here. Okay, I think this is gonna be it right here. All right, so we're just gonna take our hot glue, add it to our nautical rope. If I want that to be the front, oh, I'm getting glue everywhere. I'm gonna go back here with it. And then just adding a little on the way. Then finding your end here and cutting, which isn't the easiest thing here with these scissors, at least. I'm telling you, I have like a bunch of scissors and they all do not work well. Because then once you have it cut, we're getting there. My goodness. If I had my finger protectors, which I do, we are going to twist that back up. Finger protectors on. And we're just going to hot glue the edge here so this stays together and doesn't unravel on you. So we're just going to use our hot glue, twist that, get that to stay just like that. So it does not open up on you. And we're just going to go in here and push that down. Just like that. So there is, I don't want it right there, so you have the bottom there. And then we're going to do the same, we're going to twist. And, oh, sorry. And then we're going to just add some hot glue, finger protectors here, and twist that together. you go. That way it doesn't come unraveled. So I'm just gonna do that to this one, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do it to the top one, but not 100% sure yet, so we'll see in 1 minute. Okay, so I have chosen not to put it on the top there, and we are just gonna kind of fill that in with other stuff here. So I'm trying to tie my hair up here. So I'm going to take one of these stems here that we had for our other project, and we are going to glue that right in this, oh, you can't see that, right in the center here to give it our pumpkin look. And again, just some hot glue all over the bottom, down into the center. Just giving that a little hold. Now I'm definitely going to be adding like some flowers, some greenery, like we're going to give our stem up here some leaves. I'm definitely going to be like hanging some of this off of here. We've got some flowers to use. Again, this is the fun part where it just becomes your own creativity and style, and you just get to fill this bad boy in with whatever you like. So I am going to be adding just some leaves here on the top. So just some hot glue, which we're going to need more of in a second. Because you really got to give that a second there. So again, you can add all kinds of stuff to this, however you like. And definitely just make it your own. I'm probably going to add some to the other side as well. I need my finger protector here. I was trying to hold that one down. It's going to burn me. So I have some flowers here that I'd like to add. Might have to cut that stem off of there a little bit at the bottom here. Just give that a little, just a little cut. Some hot glue. And then find where you would like it. I think actually I'm going to start down here with this one. And again, you can add as much or as little as you want to this. Completely up to you. And then I'm going to do the same with this. I just got a bunch of different fall looking flowers. And just going to figure out how I want it, how I'm going to like it. And just, like I said, make it your own. Okay, so I'm just gonna, so far this is what I have, and I love it. I absolutely think this is great already. So I'm just gonna keep adding until I'm completely satisfied with it, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so there it is. Don't mind my air conditioner back there. But I love this. I think this is completely different. Completely like really awesome. Really. I love the different colors here. It just makes it pop a little bit. I really do like this. And it was so simple. You guys saw that. The only thing that gave me a hard time was that orange paint, but it's okay. But I am obsessed, as I say a lot, I know. The stem is back there, but it's just kind of covered up by the flower choice I had. But I think that came out really cool. And I hope you guys do too. But that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow for a Dollar Tree haul. Till next time, bye now.